I'm talking of you desperate women who operate in carnality and operate in the flesh. You will not attract a good man hidden in God with that desperation. You reek of it. You reek of the flesh. You reek of carnality. Go to therapy. Fix it. Men have been telling me that the reason why I can confidently and boldly say that I don't need a man is because I'm young. And by the time I'm 30, I'll start regretting all I say. This proves my point on why I will never let Christian women be desperate for men, because it just shows that they prey on our weaknesses, they prey on our desperation. These men do not really like women, even men in the church, because somehow women and Christian women have glorified and worshipped their men of God. Some of these men of God you desire so much do not really respect women, because they never ever really let go of their egos or give their masculinity to God. They just assume they know what masculinity is because they're men. How many Christian men do you think have prayed genuinely for their masculinity? They don't, because they think that masculinity is something that they are born with, as opposed to something that God gives wisdom for. Which means the dirty of the dirtiest men wait for women who are desperate at ages where they are deemed old, like 30, 35, 37. Men like that wait for women. They don't change, they don't evolve, they don't make money, they don't do anything. They just wait for women who have made money, who are wealthy and everything. Even women who love God fall for such men, because you guys have let men convince you that your age is an age of desolation. God never called a 37-year-old woman old. It is men who started these standards. God himself doesn't have them, which is why God can wait 43 before he gives you a husband, because he doesn't make old women, he makes daughters. He doesn't see his daughters as old. He sees them as his kids. Age is nothing to God, because God himself is ageless. We are the ones, and of course, medical purposes, that have, graded women into all these circumstances. So I want you to understand that when you are desperate, it's only the bottom barrel men you will ever attract, because real men of God are as calm as doves, gentle as doves. That's what the Bible requires them to be. So your desperation will attract you a man that is impatient like Satan. And you wonder why, as a woman of God, you pray and fast all the time, but your man beats you. You were not patient in that area, so you attracted the worst of the worst. So all of you desperate women out there, I'm talking of desperate women. Now, it's different for women who are waiting faithfully, who are doing their things. They know they want to get married, but they're not keeping themselves in one corner crying about it all the time. They are going around their businesses. Now, those are faithful women who are waiting for marriage. Now, I'm talking of you desperate women who operate in carnality and operate in the flesh. You will not attract a good man hidden in God with that desperation. You reek of it. You reek of the flesh. You reek of carnality. Go to therapy. Fix it. You have to decenter men long enough to know that your age is not a factor for their kindness. Because whether at 20 or at 30, you will still attract the worst kind of men. And so that's why you need calm discernment. Are you hearing what I'm saying? You have to decenter men long enough to know that waiting until 30 to have kids is not old. Fix it.
Hi friend, join the conversation in the comment section down below and share your opinion. Let me know, as a woman, is it right for you to be desperate, or is it okay to just sit down, keep doing you as you wait for the right partner? I personally have witnessed this when it comes to my friends. I've seen some of my friends who are desperate to get married because society was pressuring them into doing that. And when it comes to the African traditional society, it becomes worse, like the pressure doubles. So I've seen people make mistakes. I've seen women rush into marriages only to get there the first month, second month, third month, and everything goes south. So if you've had such a story before, if it has ever happened to you, please join the conversation in the comment section down below and share your story. Help out someone, motivate someone. We are here to help one another. Thanks for supporting. Don't forget to do what? Subscribe, like, and comment on this video. Thanks for watching. I love you for that. Bye.